Physical media man, physical media man, physical media man. What'd you buy? Was it something cool? Physical media man, physical media man, physical media man. What'd you buy? Was it something cool?
What's up, guys? Physical Media Man back here again. I got another Physical Media Man Monday video for you. Hope you liked the new intro. My buddy Jacob made that, so shout out to him. I really appreciate it. He didn't have to do that, and I thought it turned out great. So I should have that at the beginning of my videos moving forward. I'm also, as you can tell, in a different filming location. This is my basement. As you can see behind me, we got a couple gaming shelves. I do not have anything for movies yet, but I have all my games on display, so it's great. This one here is my Xbox shelf, and then this one here is Nintendo. I had these cases for my Nintendo 64 games and a couple of Super Nintendo games, but I only have like 4 of them. At one point I hope to have them all like this so I could put them on a shelf, because right now they're just in shoe boxes. So yeah, so I might start filming down here from now on. Let me know what you guys think. I think the lighting's a little better actually, and I do have some movie items. I got this theater parking only sign, a Public Enemies poster that you can't really see too well, and then a Expendables 2 poster that I have hanging up. So yeah, let me know what you think of that. Make sure to subscribe. You can also hit the bell. That way you can get notified every time I post a video, which will be every Monday, but then I might also have some bonus videos, so make sure to do that. Like, subscribe. I'll leave the links to my Instagram, which will also have items for sale, along with, you can follow along with the movies I've been watching. I post those for every movie I watch, not counting the movie theater. I'll also leave the links to my Facebook selling page, the Hodgepodge Garage, as well as my Film Aficionado page, which has my wish list of movies I'm on the hunt for. Can't think of anything else really, so I'm just going to go ahead and get started here. So it kind of started out being a slow week, but actually ended up getting quite a few items, more than I probably should have, but I got some good stuff. And I'm going to start off with something that's not something you haven't seen yet on the videos. And besides my love for movies and video games and CDs, I also enjoy sports and writing to athletes, as well as mainly athletes so far is what I've been after. But I've also got some non-athlete autographs. So first up, I got autograph of Ted DiBiase, the $1 Million Man. I'd recently watched this, The Price of Fame, which honestly, not as good as I hoped it would be. This was not put out by WWE, so that might have had something to do with it, but also just, I mean, the story, I mean, it was interesting, don't get me wrong, but I was hoping for more of his wrestling career story and things like that, which it kind of went into, but not as much as I hoped. But as you can see, I wrote to him, and I sent this. He signed it Ted DiBiase, and he put a Bible verse and a money sign, which I thought was really neat. And it's really cool to have this in my collection signed now, so I was really excited about that. And not only did I send him that, I also sent him this 8x10. And I also asked if he would mind putting the Hall of Fame inscription on there. Sorry, there's kind of a glare, but as you can see, he put Hall of Fame 2010. along with the money sign and the Bible verse. So really excited about this. Really happy to have it in the collection. Was really nice of him to sign. So thank you, Mr. DiBiase. And not only that, I mean, he's one of the greatest heels of all time. So, and one of his catchphrases was, "Everyone's got a price." Apparently, so does the United. As you can see, it's got postage due $2.08. So, he paid it, I guess. I mean, I didn't pay it. So apparently, even the United States Postal Service, of course, has a price, and $1 Million Man paid it for me. So I really appreciate that. That was really nice of him. I thought that was kind of a cool added bonus to it. But so yeah, really happy about that, and add that to my through the mail success. So and then next up, I had another Facebook Marketplace deal. I've really been on a tear with those recently, and this one's a very good deal. So selling Blu-rays and DVDs $1 a piece. So I got 6 here. Almost all of them are upgrades. I'll start with this. This is not an upgrade. This is Resident Evil Retribution. Again, I don't know if I've talked about this before, but I've not watched any of these Resident Evil movies. I have this one now, I have Afterlife, and I have the first one. I have the first one on DVD though, so but I got good deals on all of them, so I think maybe I'll watch the first one here soon. I do want to play the video games too, but I've heard they're pretty enjoyable, so for $1 I picked it up, and all of these cases were gross. The discs were in great condition. I mean, they weren't too gross. The artwork's fine. But I took Windex to them, like I've said before. My buddy gave me that tip, and it's turned out great. They feel like brand new now, and they look brand new, so that's good. Next up, I believe, excuse me, is an upgrade. It's Zombieland. Great movie. This is the Blu-ray DVD digital copy 2-pack. Really happy to upgrade this for $1. I'll try to post my DVD soon. I do have quite a few items I need to get sold, so if you're interested in any of them, let me know. I'm going to try to get those posted this week, and I already have some posted. So if you're interested, I'll leave the link to my email down below too, so you can contact me that way if you don't want to contact me on Instagram or through this. Next up is another upgrade. I cannot decide what to do. Let me know what you guys think I should do. I think I might keep it. This is Pearl Harbor on Blu-ray, which I feel like you never see. It looks like it goes for quite a bit online, but I mean, it's pretty neat. I think I might keep it. I have a 2-disc DVD of this. I'm a big Ben Affleck fan, so I have almost all his movies. But either way, happy to pick this up for $1. Next up is an upgrade of sorts, the Green Hornet. I already had this on Blu-ray, but it was just the disc only. At one point, I didn't care about the cases, but now I do. So definitely had to pick this up for $1. So I'll be selling my disc only copy of this. So if you're interested in that too, let me know. We can work out a deal. I'll probably sell it for not much more than $1, maybe just $1. I just kind of want to break even on these. And then next up, I don't think I had the second one on DVD, but I know I had the first. We got Mortal Kombat and Mortal Kombat Annihilation. I'm really happy to pick these up. Always wanted them on Blu-ray. Honestly, I don't think I've ever watched them. Of course, I say that. Maybe I'll start watching it and remember it, but I'm pretty sure I haven't watched them. I know they're cheesy. I've heard they're pretty enjoyable though, especially the first, maybe not the second one, but I have the video games, and yeah, just happy to pick these up for $1 a piece. I mean, that's a fantastic deal. And then later that week, I went to a garage sale during my lunch, picked up 3 items for $2 total. So right now that was 6 for the Blu-rays. I'll show them again. $6. 6 Blu-rays, can't beat that. And then I spent $2. I got another signed item, and I think this is real. We got Brooks and Dunn Red Dirt Road. I'm pretty sure it's signed by both of them. I mean, it looks real. I don't know why it'd be faked. I looked online. It looks very similar. So, and it was only 50 cents. So happy to pick that up. I like that song. And then we got another country album. We got Alan Jackson. A lot about loving and a little about love. Of course, it's got Chattahoochee on it. So happy to pick that up for 50 cents. And lastly, I got Mars Attacks on DVD. Hadn't picked this up yet, mainly because it's one of the flipper discs I don't like, but price was right. The disc was in good shape. It was only $1, and I added that to my Pierce Brosnan collection. And I've heard it's pretty enjoyable, so happy to pick that up. So there was $8 in. A next stop was Toys R Us one last time, and boy, did it not go well. I tried to get that same sign that Cinema Sickness got, the one with Jeffrey on it, and said, please bring your items to the front desk, or it said something. It was like, I don't know, about like that. Of course, they didn't have a price on it. We get up there. It's taking days. We probably stood in line a half an hour. She was so slow. The person in front of us gets up there, and they have a basket, which they are selling, and she was just in a terrible mood. We probably should have gone back, but oh well. She says, it's trademarked, we can't sell it. I'm thinking, I've seen a lot of people buying these, and I mean, not at that location or anything, but. And the guy kind of was like, the manager in the back said we could purchase it. And so she like kind of argues with him. Finally gets the manager to come up, and she's like, oh yeah, we're selling those. So she gets a book. It takes forever to find how much, $5. So we're thinking, oh, well, at least in my head, I'm thinking, I'm still not so sure about this. So we get up there. She says the exact same thing. Like, she didn't listen to the person at all saying, oh no, we're selling everything. And we're like, well, you just said that to the person in front of us. I mean, we were here the whole time. And then she kind of got nasty back with us, and my buddy had some choice words for her. She had some choice words back, and she said, both of you get out. So, last Toys R Us experience, awful. I didn't do anything. I still don't know what to think. I mean, oh well. I mean, what was like? I didn't need that anyway. So, I just kind of wanted a memento to remember Toys R Us by. But oh well. I was more of a KB guy anyway. So, oh well. I mean, it's still disappointing, but what you gonna do? So then next we went to Disc Replay, which was right next door basically. This is in Indianapolis, Indiana. And somehow I got some text message. I got 15% off cartridge games. So I was going to try to pick up some of those, and I did. I didn't get as many as I probably should have. I got some other stuff instead, but we're going to go through that here. Get my receipt out here too. So I got some video games, got some movies. Start with the movies here. Finally, which I did not know for a long time, Sean Connery was in. I got A Bridge Too Far. Heard this movie's great. Good disc. I feel like I see it quite a bit. There he is there. Sean Connery. There he is. So I had to pick this up. It is 2 hours and 56 minutes, so it might be a while before I watch it. But this one I got for free. It was marked only at $1, but got it for free. I also got Trainspotting 2. I've not seen the first one either. And this one was only $1 too, so happy to pick that up. I have the first one upstairs, so maybe I'll watch both of these pretty soon. Heard they're both good though, so happy to pick that up. And lastly, which is kind of embarrassing, I got Call Me Claus with Whoopi Goldberg. I also got free, which is good because it was $3.33. I have a Whoopi Goldberg collection, so happy to add it to it. She's pretty good. I enjoy her movies. Next up, video game wise, this only rang up for 99 cents. I got NBA Live 09. This was one of the only NBA Live games I was missing. It does come with the manual, so that's good. Happy to pick that up. And then I got WCW versus the World. It was $2.99. I don't really remember this one, so I'm thinking it's only on PlayStation 1. So, and then I got one more PlayStation game that was marked at $5.99 and only rang up for $1.99, and it's NHL Rock the Rink. I don't know anything about it, but it looked kind of cool, and I was intrigued. So happy to pick that up. And then I got two Sega Genesis games, or Sega Dreamcast games. My buddy recently donated his why do I keep saying Sega Dreamcast to me. So I've been trying to get games for it since. He had a pretty good collection. I'm happy about the collection he had and gave me. But for whatever reason, I think maybe just because the life of the system was so short, it's really hard to find games for it. So I picked up two that I did not have. Those were the only two I didn't have. I think at this point, anytime I see those games, I'm going to purchase them if I don't have them. So I got Tennis 2K2. So they're 15% off. So this was $4.24. We got Sega Tennis 2K2. And we got NFL 2K1 with Randy Moss on the cover. I remember those games when they came out, and it was $2.99. Looks like he didn't give me the 15% off on that. And we got two. Now I can say Sega Genesis. I got two Sega Genesis games. I kind of mentioned earlier too. We got the original Mortal Kombat, and these were $4.24 a piece. Thought that was a great deal, especially because this one's not complete, but I want to get the boxes at least for all the Genesis games. The manuals aren't really necessary, but this one has the manual, so that's good. So yeah, I got 1 and 2 for the Genesis now, so happy about that. Also, these games, I don't remember if they were mature on Super Nintendo or not. I think they were just teen. And the Genesis versions show blood, which, I mean, it doesn't really make that much of a deal, but it's kind of cooler to have these Genesis copies. And lastly, from Disc Replay, I got 3 regular Nintendo games. We got Super Mario Bros. 2, which was marked at $9.99, but with the discount it was $8.49. So I got that. We got WrestleMania. It was marked at $2.99, and I got it for $2.54. And then we got Dr. Mario. It was marked at $4.99, and I got it for $4.24. So happy about adding those, especially the Mario. I mean, I'm trying to get all the Mario games, so happy about those. So I got some good games added to the collection. And then literally right next door to that is a Best Buy. I wasn't planning on getting anything, and I ended up getting 3 Disney titles. So first up, I saw this, and I was like, oh, I think I have to do this. So I got Lion King 1.5. It's got the slipcover with it. Really happy to add this to the collection, especially since, if you remember in my Toys R Us video recently, I got the Lion King 2 Simba's Pride for $15 there too. So now I have all three. This wasn't in a previous video, but I have the Signature Series version of the original Lion King on Blu-ray DVD combo already, and then I also have 2 steelbooks. And if you're interested in one of them, let me know. They're both sealed. I think I'm going to leave one sealed for myself, just for collecting purposes, but I really do want to sell that second copy. So if you're interested in that, let me know. I'll give you a decent deal on it. So yeah, really happy to add this to the collection. So now I have 1, 1.5, and 2 with slipcover, which is sometimes hard to do. So really happy about that. And then I saw this and was intrigued, and at $9.99 I thought it was definitely worth picking up. I got the Rocketeer. I honestly don't think I've ever seen this either. So and I think my buddy acted like he thought it was out of print for a while, and it just got re-released, and it is the 20th anniversary. So I love Disney movies, so happy to pick this one up. And then lastly, Disney, in the last purchase of the week, I got this Disney's American Legends for $4.99, and at first I didn't remember it. My buddy acted like it was awesome, but I do kind of remember, I think, John Henry and the Johnny Appleseed ones of these, and they are really great. So for $4.99, don't feel like you ever see this for sale. So really happy to add that to the collection. So that's everything I got, guys. So like I've said, make sure to subscribe and like, hit that bell, get notified that Physical Media Man's making some posts. So this is Physical Media Man signing off. Physical Media will never die.
Physical Media Man. Physical Media Man. Physical Media Man. Yeah!